why did I choose the Gowling WLG program? Well, having that background in hard science, I knew that intellectual property was something that was open as an option to me. When I heard about the recruit, I figured it would be a good experience to participate in, regardless of whether or not I got a job. But further to that point, intellectual property sounds like a really cool thing to do. And after doing a summer of it, I can say that it is a really cool area of law to practice in, and it's really exciting. Getting a project where you say, whoa, I actually have to use my physics background to sort of be of use on this project. So I really enjoyed that aspect. It was cool. I didn't think that I would ever be, reading about semiconductors or talking about MOSFETs ever again, but here I was.
Working in the intensive business rotation, there's a lot of practical business knowledge that you just can't get in school. Whether you're writing a memo or whether you're doing research on something that may be incorporated into a legal opinion, you're learning things about how business in reality works.
I've had lots of practical experience. I've gotten to go to court a couple of times, which is really exciting. You get to learn about the judges and things that you don't really think about in law school, personalities and things like that, and also just how going to court works, how all the procedural stuff works. So for me, that was great because that's something I can't get from law school.
And Gowling also offers the opportunity to practice law in French, which as a francophone is something that's very important to me.
If there is such a thing as a typical day, I wouldn't say I really know what it is, but what I would say is that a constant throughout is that in any given day, you will learn about the law. You will make deeper connections with your colleagues, with associates, with partners, etc. And at the end of each day, you will be a better law student for it.
Every day we get new emails in for something new that I've never done before, and that I'm sort of saying, oh, okay, now I have to learn how to do this, but it's exciting. So I don't know that there's necessarily a typical day, which is nice. I like that.
I think my favorite social event this summer was Hope Volleyball. So Hope Volleyball is a big beach volleyball tournament in support of a local charity.
We went top karting.
Top karting. So we went out and just raced on a go-karting track in little gas-powered go-karts. It's a lot of fun, and people get a little competitive, but it's a really good time.
I really enjoyed top karting. I think that's a highlight of every summer. You get together. I was a little scared at first driving around in the cars. I didn't think I was going to be a speed demon, but once you get the hang of it, it was a really great time.
As a summer student, I got to do everything from legal research to attending a human rights tribunal, attending small claims court, conducting research at the National Archives, all in areas ranging from medical malpractice to employment to constitutional. And I thought that was a pretty incredible experience as a student. I also think that something that's unique about our program is the collegiality amongst the other students. I met one of my best friends today, the first week of summer student orientation. Our kids are now best friends. And it was just the caliber of the people that come to Gowling WLG, and I think that starts with our summer program.